We're looking at several welcome shifts at the moment that are coming in terms of monitoring, although they all naturally come with benefits and risk. The first that I've alluded to already is the move towards understanding soil biology and indicators related to biology, whether that's looking at sort of eDNA or fungal bacterial ratios, respiration, microbial biomass, different functional groups. These are all very in their infancy in terms of methodological standardization, how we use them at scale. Soil biology is involved in mediating all of those functions that we know in soil, and so sits really at the center. Understanding it really enables us to understand soil very holistically. It's upstream, if you like, of the things we've traditionally measured. The risk with a lot of these methods is that data are much harder to interpret. It requires quite a lot more understanding to know where certain results sit within a broader set of benchmarks. And then values can change. Indicators are very sensitive to short-term changes, for example, in weather conditions, local conditions. That will complicate how they get used. It's always a trade-off between I want to see something quickly with the indicator that I'm choosing. If I make a management change, I want to be able to see that in the soil very quickly. You have to balance that with the stability of, say, indicators which take longer to see a change, but which I suppose give you less information about the success of what you've tried to do. And in that camp, you'd have the more traditional things, for example, changes in organic matter, which traditionally take a lot longer to see change. So that's really the change that we're seeing at the moment, moving towards faster response times. Obviously, in the project, we're thinking about more accessible indicators, and there's a serious move towards that. If we're really serious about national or even international scale soil monitoring, we have to have accessible tools to those who are going to use them. And there has to be knowledge available for those tools to be deployed properly, and funding available. For example, farmers who are already under a lot of financial pressure need to be supported to do this and add to the environmental goods that they're already longing to provide through their work. And then all of that comes in this big bracket of remote sensing, seeing soil through, for example, these satellite data sets that we're looking at, thinking about how they can broaden our picture and enable us to see.